Hello, everybody. Hello. We are still rocking out here in Hawaii. It is day 3. I'm really losing track of days. It's day 3. Yesterday was a really long day. We did a tour, 2 tours actually. So that was really long. Got back, was supposed to take a 30-minute nap before we head out for the night. And that 30-minute nap turned into going to sleep for the night. So today will be a very good day. We are going to the Polynesian Cultural Center. So there we're going to do our luau. We're going to do a show. We're going to go to some villages where the natives are. So that should be really interesting. Of course, I will take you along, but I need for you to like 50 at 50, and I need for you to subscribe so that you can get the updates on when my new content drops. So today is going to be exciting. If you've never seen a luau like me, then you'll be privy to see that once everything is posted tomorrow. We're going to hopefully get to make a leg, or they'll give us another leg. But yeah, it's beautiful out today. It's a little windy. I'm gonna make sure I put some sneakers on because yesterday I had on some sandals and my feet were screaming. So yeah, that's today. Remember, like and subscribe to 50 at 50. Share with your friends so that they can see all of my traveling adventures for the year. I'm gonna go and do some retro drops of trips that I've taken earlier this year, which included New Orleans, New York City. I went to Michigan, and that's all I can remember. But yeah, so getting ready to head out. Got to get some breakfast before we head on this tour. So maybe I'll take you guys along with me at breakfast. We'll see. Stay tuned. Bye. So I'm out here before breakfast, so I thought I would go get a walk in on the beach. See what's happening out here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So what I learned is that the name of this beach is Waikiki Beach. And then if you look over there in the distance, on the other side of the rocks, the little rock here, that is a whole nother beach. So there's like 7 total beaches on the island, a whole lot. Honolulu. We went to another one. It's called Shade or Shady Beach, and that's where most of the surfers surf at. The waves were really high. It was amazing to see the surfers out that day. I think that's on the day 1 video. So if you see the day 1 video, that's Shady Beach. They don't recommend the tourists go there because the waves are really high. So yeah, this is Waikiki Beach, which is directly across the street from where we're staying. This tree right here is a tree that was brought in for the queen, and the roots grow up. So if you see all those things that look like branches, those are really roots, and they grow up out of the ground. It's very exciting. They provide a lot of shade. Like when we were driving, there's a tree-lined street with those trees, and it gets noticeably cooler when those trees are around. So yeah, some interesting points here. As you see, it's already the lifeguards are not even out yet. I think it's just now 7 o'clock in the morning here. They're like 6 hours behind us Eastern time. And I know that noise in the background, but I think they're cutting the grass or something they got going on over there. But yeah, really cool, really peaceful out. Might walk down a little, but I don't want to get sand in my feet because I'm already dressed for the day. Because like I said earlier, we have a busy day today. So just wanted to show you guys what I have going on today. I will tell you the one thing that I do not like about Hawaii. See them little things right there? Those birds. They're everywhere. And if you know me, you know I do not like birds. And these are gangster birds. Okay? They, like, you go up to them and they don't fly away. say like you in our territory, we need you to figure it out. So every time they come around, my anxiety goes up to like 152. Even like the restaurants are all open, so they're in the restaurants. First time I saw them in the restaurant, we were eating breakfast and I literally jumped out my skin. My friend was like, Carrie, really? I'm like, yes, I don't do birds. So that's the worst part for me. It's just the birds. But waking up to this every day is just absolutely amazing. Yeah. So this is my morning. Gonna do a little souvenir shopping before breakfast, but we'll see. All right, enjoy, like and subscribe.
They have the best dancers. They're really strict. They're like in their dancing. They have the best five-knife dancers in the world. They have championship five-knife dancers. Polynesian Culture Center usually gets the top 3. Chief's Luau, Chief Siemo, he was the first five-knife dancer. He's out of Chief's Luau right now. He gets
We are at the Polynesian Cultural Center, y'all. It's a lot to do here today. We're gonna see some villages, some people making some things and doing some activities. We're gonna do a luau. We're gonna see a production, a play. All these are authentic African, authentic Hawaiian things. So we're gonna do that. It's very warm out here. I've already had to get a smoothie because it's warm and I need to stay hydrated. So first up, it's the Polynesian Cultural Center sign. Buildings are beautiful. Sites are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There we go. Stay tuned and I'll tell you who that is in the statue. So this looks like a warriors out the drums in here. Other stuff. Mahite. Aloha. Thank you, you too. Aloha.
How was your first week?
Aloha, my day. My day.
So part 3? Okay. So my friend Yuka will keep checking and then we'll have the right breakfast.
Alright.
Aloha, aloha. Part 3? Yes. Alright, so my friend Yuka
My
will keep
day.
then we'll have the right
My day.
Are made from kukui nuts, and these lei are it symbolizes your love, your respect, and appreciation to the person you're giving it to. Okay, so if you're at the airport, you see someone like giving them leis, right? It's a very special thing here in Hawaii. And right now, Ohana, I want you to think of the person that you want to give it to, and then after giving them the leis, give them a hug or a kiss. Okay? Alright, you can now give your leis. I like your shoes.
Thank you. Thank you. Got the pretty waterfalls. So pretty, so pretty. More pretty waterfalls.
That now completes our ceremonial welcome. Do you feel welcome? We now step into the role of entertainment. So our first one we'd like to share with you came from the arrival of the 20th century of the Europeans that brought along with them implements and instruments. Repeat after me. Ku. Ku. Ha. Also known as the guitar. So we took our traditional stories and their contemporary music and turned it into something we like to call waiata arena, also known as the action song.
Before?
Yes.
Yes. So what have you heard about Samoa?
It's the wrestlers.
They're big bodies. Yeah.
Three.
Alright. And so family, Samoa, it is part of the Polynesian Islands and it's in the middle. That's why it's called the heart of Polynesia. Alright. So in Samoa, Ohana, the greeting word here is talofa. Okay, can you say talofa?
Talofa.
Perfect. So here in Ohana, Samoan people they use everything, every resource that they have.
Young men fail. And it's quite disrespectful on your part as a young man not to have food ready on time. So you're the Fa'i family, you're the Popo family. Say Popo.
Popo.
Popo, not purple. Popo.
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 Fa'i. 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 Popo. Popo. Fa'i. Popo. Fa'i. Popo. Fa'i. Banana. Popo coconut. You go banana, you go nuts. He is your chef, he is your chef. I'm a chief. What do you call a chief without an eye? A chef. On the mark, get set, go. Fa'i.
Popo.
Come on.
Popo.
It's 2 hours in this vision.
Popo. 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 Popo.
Never judge a man by the number of his abs. I'd rather have one big functional ab than a bunch of non-functional. So never underestimate one ab. One more time for your chief.
You know that family that a banana can only like bear food once in their lifetime. So once it's like ripe, they have to cut it down, and then yeah, they will just sprout again and then bring another banana. Okay, so imagine a lot of bananas at Costco. You have to trim a lot of banana trees to get those. So when
So now we are getting ready to go on a canoe ride. How exciting, how exciting, super geek. We're gonna get on a canoe and ride around this little lagoon. Exciting, exciting. Stay tuned.
Hey, fired. How dare you?
Only you. Only Tanya May. We can't be in Italy. I guess we can make believe that we're there. We will? In Italy. In Venice. And make it do what it does.
How's everyone doing today? Good job. Alright, if you guys take a look over here on our right, we're passing the islands of Samoa. And here in Samoa, our greeting word is talofa. Can everyone say talofa?
Talofa.
Awesome, guys. So that hut right there with the smoke coming out, that is called the umakuka, or the outdoor kitchen here in Samoa. If you guys look really closely, you might notice that there are only men in the kitchen. Not as because here in Samoa, the men are in charge of all the cooking, and they are in charge of all the cleaning. That's why there's not a lot of guys left there today. Alright guys, this next island is coming up on our right. Can you guys see that big white sign that starts with the letter A, ends with the letter A? Do you guys know how to pronounce that? Can someone read that for me? That was a pretty good guess. Everybody say New Zealand. So this is the land of Aotearoa. And Aotearoa is the native name for New Zealand, and it means land of the long white cloud. Because when they first discovered this island, they saw a type of cloud that only accumulates over large land masses. So they knew land has to be underneath.
I hear the drums.
Is anybody on board familiar with the haka? There is a dance. No? Yeah, so the haka is an intimidating dance. They do a preparation for war. So they suck their chests, they stick out their tongues. It's very intimidating. They have many different types. They do it before rugby games today and football games, or important ceremonies like weddings or funerals. But that is an Aotearoa today. And then if you guys take a look behind us on our left, we just passed those 5 statues up there on that rock wall. We like to call those guys the Polynesian One Direction. They are otherwise known as moai statues, and they come from the island of Rapa Nui, or Easter Island. And those big red rocks on top of their heads, those are actually not hats, you guys. Those represent their hair. And that is because here in Easter Islands and throughout the rest of Polynesia, the belief is the more hair you have, the more power or money you possess. Because your power is stored in your hair. You have some power. Alright guys, over here on our left, we're about to enter the Kingdom Islands of Tonga. And here in Tonga, our greeting word is Malolele. Can everyone say Malolele?
Malolele.
Awesome guys, that is a hard one. You did pretty good. So Tonga is one of my favorite shows that we have here at the center. You can hear their drum show going on right now. And then in between their shows, you guys can take out these little canoes to our left. Those are the outrigger canoes of Tonga. Alright guys, and then over here on our right, you're gonna see this big red canoe. That canoe is called the Wakatawa. Can everyone say Wakatawa?
Wakatawa.
Awesome guys, so Waka translates into canoe and Tawa translates into war. And that was actually carved on the island of Aotearoa, or New Zealand. And that was carved from a single kauri tree. That's similar to California redwood. You guys want to guess how many warriors can fit into the Wakatawa?
50.
Good guess. That one can hold about 50 Maori warriors.
I was right.
Maybe 100 smaller people. The big ones they would take to war would hold about 100 to 200. Alright guys, and over here on our left we're entering our islands of Fiji. And Fiji has one of my favorite greeting words. It is hula vinaka. Can everyone say hula vinaka?
Hula vinaka.
Awesome guys. So has anybody been able to visit Fiji already today? Alright, if you guys come here today, you can get a free picture.
This is the island of Tahiti. It's one of my other bucket list trips. So everyone's sitting waiting on a traditional Tahiti wedding ceremony. It's gonna happen right there, I suppose.
And cover our food with a wet burlap sack. There is one hanging just over there. Well, I like the girls' trip t-shirts, those are very nice. So the wet burlap sack produces a steaming effect in order for the bread to rise and to be full. Once the burlap sack is on top, placed on top, then we use our wood covering, or in other words, an oven door, to place on top to keep the heat in. Size. There's no right way in which we have this line system. Everyone's just hungry. If anybody would like the ingredients and instructions on how to cook it are right here, these guys can try and make it at home. All the ingredients are available at.
So if you want some free almonds in your backpack,
Almond tree.
this one, the tropical almond tree. In the Philippines, I collected all of it and then crack it with stones. It's really good. Free almond. Little sweet. Yeah. Little are so cute. And Ohana, I want you to look at the flag of Tonga. So Tonga is known to be the only island that wasn't colonized by any other colonizers, right? So they believe that because of their faith in God, they were protected. That's why there's a red cross in their flag. So
Tonga flag.
that red cross, it symbolizes the blood of Christ. Okay? So in respect for the Tongan people having their like freedom or liberty, everything is closed on Sundays. Okay? Who loves to go shopping on Sundays? Yeah, you cannot do that in Tonga, so I won't advise you to go there. Okay? I know how to see that.
Warriors, don't look at me, look at the people, man. Navala! Hey, Nafa! Thank you, Navarra, all the way to the back. I want to be on whatever he's on. What energy. California #1, show us how to be a warrior. Hey, Nafa! California #1, what was that? Come on, everybody, give it up for California #1. Thank you, California #1, all the way to the back. California #2, don't let me down, man. Hey, Nafa! California #2, sit down. Come on, everybody, give it up for California #2.
So we're about to see this show. It's a Hawaiian show after our luau. I cannot record it, so I'll just fill you guys in on how it was. I know So I will let you guys know how the show is and give you some play-by-play feedback before I close out this day. So let's see. The name of it's called High, Breath of Life. So I'll fill you guys in on how this goes. Gotta get to the bus. What did you say, 9 o'clock? But that's all, folks. That's all, folks. It's the end of the road.